even, but it's okay because I'm a human being. Every time I use this, I'm like, whoa, mind blown. I'm like, oh my god, Russian, literally trying to like blend out this foundation and like concealer. And every time I see someone with eyeliner lips, I'm like, oh my god, girl, you know. And then they literally go,
yeah, do you know as well?
I'm like, yeah, I know as well. And they're like,
oh my god, yeah, I know too.
oh, giving me a very nice flawless type of filter already. Ooh, look at that flick. Oh, this makes the best. Oh my god. I'm always dropping things. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. And if you are new, hey, my name is Ling. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about all of the best products of 2018. Oh my god, I'm so excited to film this video because in the other video I was literally I was crying inside. I got a date tonight, so I've got to make sure that my makeup's on point. So this is gonna be like a half makeup tutorial, half best products of 2018. So I'm gonna like literally start right now because there's a lot of products to go through, guys. Like, I can tell you this, there's a lot of good products compared to bad products of 2018. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it, shall we? So for primer, because my skin is oily and I have very large pores, I feel like it's really important that I use the type of primer that helps mattify my skin without drying it out. And you know, I'm really proud of the women, oh, what's her name, Farah something. Oh my god, please don't hate me because I can't remember her name, but I know her face though. I'm one of those people where I know people's faces when it comes to names. I'm like, hi, hi babe, how are you? That's what I do when I meet someone and I don't know their name, but I know their face. I love the Farsali Skintune. I think this is such a really good primer, and you know, it's a little bit hard to get the product into the tube and distributing it on your skin because a lot of people have been messaging me and be like, hey Ling, are you experiencing this issue? I do, but the one thing that I've learned is that you gotta shake it as hard as you can, and then as you're shaking it, halfway through shaking it, you gotta like, you know, because it's a pipette, you need to like play with the pipette and just like squeeze it. What I love about the Farsali Skintune primer is that because it's a liquid, I feel like it's a very unique formula. When you blend it out, it turns mattifying, and I just think it's so cool, and it's just so interesting to like apply this on my skin. Every time I use this, I'm like, whoa, mind blown. Because when I first heard about this, when I heard that it's a mattifying type of liquid thing, I was just like,
what the hell is this? Like, what? No,
this can't be real. But no, it's real. It makes my skin feel a little bit tacky, which I like, and it doesn't mess up with my foundations as well. I feel like some primers can mess up the foundation. Now this does smell like food, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like cucumbers, which is not a bad thing, but it's a bit like, when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, it sounds like a cucumber salad. Just a disclaimer, because I feel like it's very important that I do one. Just because I like these products, that doesn't mean these products are going to work out for you. I feel like it's really important that you guys do your research, do as much research as you can, and take whatever I say with a pinch of salt and go into store, swatch it, test it, feel it, touch it, talk to people who work at the store about it, see what their opinions are. That way you guys have a better understanding, because you don't want to like save up all your money to buy makeup and then next thing you know you buy a product that doesn't work out for you, especially when you buy an expensive makeup product. Usually when you buy a drugstore, it's like, man, it was only £5, I'm not gonna like complain. But when you spend like £40–50 on like a makeup product, you want to make sure that it's a makeup product that you can use on a daily basis. Another primer that I absolutely love is the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. I rave about this all the time. Oh, I love the smell. It smells like skincare. I love it when makeup products smells like skincare. And this one is a little bit, it's not a little bit, it's way more thicker than the Farsali Skintune one, because the Farsali Skintune, that's like a liquid version, so it's really nice and light. So it's really good for people who don't want to wear like heavy type of makeup, but for the people who loves to wear heavy makeup, okay, this is for you. If you have super large pores like me and you have super oily skin, definitely check this out. It does last you for a really long time. I've had this for about 1.5 years now, and I still haven't hit pan. I love it so much, and it doesn't mess up with my foundations as well. It doesn't mess up with my skin. It doesn't clog up my pores, and yeah, it's just an all-rounder great primer. So in terms of foundation, I feel like foundation is very personal because everyone's skin is different and everyone's opinions are different as well because it's foundation. It's very, very personal. But the one foundation that I love is the Nars Longwear foundation. This lasts up to 16 hours on the skin. Now what I love about this foundation is that it's dewy and it's quite full coverage as well, and I love a dewy full coverage foundation look on me. I feel like it suits my skin and it suits the makeup look that I usually achieve on a daily basis. And I love how it doesn't look cakey on my skin as well. Another thing that I love about this foundation is that it doesn't set. Now I know that's crazy because some people are like, why would you like a foundation that doesn't set? That to me means that there's more playtime. So I like to spend time blending my foundation and have fun with it. Usually when I play with a foundation or concealer that sets so fast, I'm like, oh my god, rushing, literally trying to like blend out this foundation and like concealer. But no, I love base products that doesn't take too long to set. I like to manually set it. I like to use that word because I feel like it's the best way to describe how I do my makeup routine. I like to manually set my foundation that way with a powder, that way I have more playtime. That's it really. And I love Nars as well. Nars is like the best makeup brand when it comes to skin tones. And you know, my friend Lola, if you're watching this, hey boo, she used to work for Nars and she also loves them as well, and she is a black girl, and she said that, you know, Nars, they're very, very good for complexion. So I feel like when she said it to me, I'm just like, yes, that makes me love Nars even more because of her opinions. So I like to use 2 pumps of this, and I like to shake it as well. Any liquid makeup that you have, make sure you shake it, whether it's a lip gloss, a liquid lipstick, anything. Shake it as hard as you can. That way the pigment can mix in with the other stuff. That way it works well. I like to use my finger and I like to just do little dots all over my face. That way I have a better understanding of what type of foundation look I want to go for. And guys, look who's here with me. The what on earth? The Blue Beauty The Blue Beauty Blender. I still can't say it, but I'm just gonna carry on anyway. The Sapphire Beauty Blender is my favorite beauty blender. I love this one specifically because it's so soft and it's so fluffy as well. I prefer this beauty blender out of all the other beauty blenders. Like, I can get rid of all my beauty blenders and I could have 100 of these and I know I'll be fine. Everyone thinks like all the beauty blenders are the same. They're not the same, honey. They're seriously not. I used to think that. I used to think all the beauty blenders were just the same. They're just different colors. But no, girl, the textures are different. They do different things, and the sizes as well. When you damp them, it like the sizes aren't the same. So beautiful. See what I mean by this foundation? Like only 2 pumps and it's already like, oh, giving me a very nice flawless type of filter already. I love spending time blending out my foundation because I feel like the base is like the most important part in a makeup routine. Like if I have like no eyeshadow on and no eyebrows on and nothing on my lips, but if I have a good base on, oh my god, that's what really matters to me because I got a lot of spots, I got a lot of hyperpigmentation, my skin tone is all over the place. So yeah, I mean, I came from Smashbox, and Smashbox is all about complexion, and it's been embedded in my head that skin is the most important part of a makeup routine. Because imagine this, yeah, imagine you went to an event, it's a very like important event, and someone came up to you and was like, oh my god, your skin is so nice. Like, isn't that just such a nicest compliment to like ever receive? Like, you know what I mean? And to achieve it through makeup, it is quite hard to achieve. Like achieving flawless looking skin with makeup, it is a little bit, you know, it takes a while to master because everyone's skin is different. But yeah, I just love having a foundation that doesn't set too quickly. But yeah, and it's like demi matte as well, it's not too dewy, which I love. Oh, love this foundation. I have like 3 of these so I don't run out. So that is just 2 pumps. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to put on any more layers. The next product that I absolutely love is the Born This Way Concealer by Too Faced. This is the multi-use sculpting concealer. I love this concealer because it's so hydrated and it's got coconut water in there as well. And I love anything with coconuts. Like, coconut is like my favorite. Is it a fruit or a veg? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god, let me know if coconut is a fruit or a vegetable. I would love to know your opinions. I think it's a vegetable because there's like no seed in it, right? I don't know. Oh my god, okay, anyway. I am gonna go ahead and put this on underneath my eyes. I am using the shade Golden Beige. I do like to mix up the colours. I usually like to use Golden Beige and Vanilla, but I'm just going to go ahead and just use Golden Beige by itself. The reason why I like to mix up colours is just to help me achieve that highlighted look, if you know what I mean. But today, you know, we're not really going to go for that. My look is mainly going to be about the eyes. So I just went ahead and applied it just right there. You don't need a lot when it comes to this concealer, because what it does is that it distributes across there, which I love. I love a concealer where you don't need to use too much. You just need a little bit, and a little goes a long way. And it's so easy to blend. And also this, I mean, it sets, but it doesn't set dry. It sets really nice and skin-like, which I absolutely love. So if you are the type of person where you don't like to wear foundation, or you need to let your skin breathe, but you just need to like cover like your under eyes, definitely check this concealer out. Make sure you go in store, swatch it, check it out, talk to, you know, the people who work at the shop about it. That way you have a better understanding about the product. Always have other people's opinions when it comes to makeup, because, you know, I can tell you this is amazing, but then when you go in store, you're like, hold on, why is this not working for me? This concealer makes me so happy. I remember when it first came out, I was like, oh my god, another concealer, seriously? But once I tried it, I can't help but like take this with me whilst I'm traveling, because it's the only concealer that I love to travel with. There's other concealers out there that I love as well, but this one, it just beats all of them. Honestly, it really does, because I love having a hydrating base. And like, I feel like as you get older, your makeup routine changes. I need to start using base products that are more hydrating, that are a little bit more dewy. That way my skin looks a bit more fresher and younger. So all the younglings out there, listen, you're good, okay? You can play around with super matte foundations. When I was younger, that's how I was. But now that I'm older, no. I've got to stick to dewy now. Okay, so now that is on, I'm going to go ahead and set. Now, you guys are probably going to be so bored of like people using this product, but it is honestly so good. I mean, I love the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's just the best. Whatever concealer, whatever foundation I use, it always works well with this. It's not too thick like the Makeup Revolution one, okay? The Makeup Revolution translucent banana powder, whatever it's called, that was thick. This is so finely crushed, and when you put it on, it sets beautifully. Now, there is a mini version. I recommend getting the mini version first, because the big version, it does last you for a really long time. But I feel like the mini version will last you just as long, because you don't need a lot. And like I said, because I'm getting older, makeup routines are changing. I don't bake as much as I used to. I don't know if you guys notice it on my Instagram videos. I don't bake. I literally just get like a brush. Hold on, let me find a brush. I will literally use a brush, something like this. Pick up the product, tap it off, and just like tap it onto the skin. And then I go ahead with a very light hand, just like dust it off. And I'll put a little bit on my eyelid as well. And then whatever's left over, I just go over my nose. And that is how I manually set my concealer and foundation. It's just such a reliable powder. And I remember when I was like a freelance makeup artist, this is the powder that I would use on everyone. And they also have a darker shade as well for the dark skin people. So if you are a freelance makeup artist, don't just get one, get two. Another translucent powder. Well, it's not really translucent. Is it translucent? Would you say it's translucent? It's setting powder. Another powder that I absolutely love and rave about. And if I was to bake, I wouldn't use a Laura Mercier to bake. I would use this. I would use a Patrick Starrr's powder to bake, because it's just so fine, and it's got that really nice peachy undertone as well, which will help counteract with like the color of my skin. Meaning that, you know, I've got a little bit of bags underneath my eyes, and the peachy tone, it will just help kind of like counteract it, like, you know, get rid of that undertone on my skin. I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did, but we're just gonna carry on anyway. So again, using the same brush, picked up a little bit, tapping it off, tapping it off, tapping it off, and you know what, I'm gonna put both powders on my face, because I love these two powders and I know they're gonna work for me. Another thing that I love to do as well is get like a really big brush and like pick it up, pick up the powder, girl, come on. Oh my god, I should not be wearing a white hoodie. And I just like go ahead and just tap it all on. And that is how you set a foundation that doesn't set, if you know what I mean. Someone DM'd me saying that the Nars foundation, they have it, but they don't like it because it transfers. This is the best way for it to prevent it from transferring, is just by applying some powder and just like pushing the powder into the skin like this. Okay, now that is all on, I am gonna move on to lip balm. Now, lip balm is very important in my makeup routine because genetically I just have very, very dry lips, and everyone in my family has really dry lips. I don't know if it's an Asian thing, because every Asian person that I've spoken to, they're like, my lips are so dry. I'm like, oh my god girl, same. So it's very important that I have super hydrating lips, especially for makeup. And the best lip balm brand, oh my god, the best lip balm brand is Lano Lips. I work with them closely. Now, just because I work with them, that doesn't mean I don't believe in them. I truly do believe in them, and before they worked with me, I tried out their products first just to see if I like it. And I'm not gonna lie guys, when I first used it, I was like, oh my god, this is so bomb. And I actually gave away a lot of my Lano Lips products to my friends because I feel like they deserve to try it out, because it's a luxury item. And they tried it out and they text me and they'd be
Like, Ling, this lip balm is actually so good.
I'm just like, I know, right? It's not just me who thinks this, right? So yeah, it's not sponsored. This YouTube video is not sponsored by any brands. I just want to make that very clear. But yeah, I have so many Lano Lips products because I just love all of them. My favorite one is the Lemonade, where's the Rhubarb one? Rhubarb, oh my god, Rhubarb. And I also love the nude one. This is the one that they just released this year. I don't think it's available in the UK. I hope it is, because it's a beautiful nude shade. So they do lip balm with like tinted colours in there. And yeah, it's just so lovely and hydrating. And I love the 101 ointment. I put this on my cuticles as well. And also, if you are a mum and you are currently breastfeeding and you feel like your nipples are a little bit sore, you can actually put a little bit of this on. What it does, that it helps heal the nipples. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know. And every time I see someone with a Lano Lips, I'm like, oh my god girl, you know. And then they literally go,
Yeah, do you know as well?
I'm like, yeah, I know as well. And they're like,
Oh my god, yeah, I know too.
it's just so weird. Like when I see someone who loves a makeup product that I love, like straight away become besties, because we just talk about the product for like hours about it. Now that my lips are hydrated, can you see there's like a slight nudish type of tint? It's not too crazy as well. Moving on to the face again, I'm gonna go ahead and contour, blusher, highlight, all that good stuff, because this is what will pull the look together, as in like the face look. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. It's iconic, it blends really well, little goes a long way, it's not crazy as well in terms of like the colouring. And yeah, it's a good amount of shades as well. You got your cool tones, your warm tones, and your red tone. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. So I like to use a warm undertone contour, and I know some people are gonna come at me and be like,
Ling, you should be using a cool tone contour shade to help like contour your face.
listen, I'm warm undertone. I'm yellow. You really want to put grey on yellow skin? No, okay, you don't want to do that. I've done that before in the past when I was like training to be a makeup artist. It wasn't cute. I'll tell you that. It just wasn't cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Smith 118 brush. This is my favorite contouring / bronzer brush. I feel like it's because it's so thick and fluffy, it's able to like distribute the powder onto the skin really nice. I haven't used this for liquid yet. I only use this for powder, but I feel like it's do a good job if it was thicker, because it's just so thick and dense and it's so fluffy at the same time. Look at this battle wound. Sorry, I know that was really gross that I did that. Cool, so that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Okay, this brush is so good. This is from a brush called Beauty, and this is the E1 brush. I love this because it's like a little tulip brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here. I like to use peachy shades for like my under eyes, just to like help highlight. Again, because I don't like baking, I like to layer on the powder. Why is there a siren? On. Where was I? Oh yeah, so because I'm getting older and I have super oily skin, instead of baking, I like to layer on the powder bit by bit. That way it doesn't like come across cakey, and because I've got really large pores as well, baking is not really ideal for me. So I just like to pick up a little bit of product with this tulip looking brush from Beauty and just tap it on. And again, a little bit on the nose. And voila! Next, I'm going to talk about blusher now. Now, there's 3 blushes that I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, I love blusher, and I feel like blusher is the type of makeup product that not many people are a fan of, because you're contouring, you're bronzing, you're highlighting. Do you really need blusher? Yes, you do. You do need blusher, okay? You do need blusher. I'm just saying, you do need blusher. I love the Inglot powders. I feel like they're so nice and creamy, and I feel like they do a lot of quirky colours, as you can see from this palette. But the only blusher that I always use on a daily basis is this one right here. This is the Freedom System little thingy. I don't know why they call it Freedom System. I honestly don't know why. But this one right here, this is in the shade number 17, and it's just so beautiful. And if you are like a similar skin tone to me, where you're like yellow undertone and you get really dark during the sun, like you go like browny orange type of undertone, this blusher will work for you all year round because it's an orange undertone blusher. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of that on. I'm gonna do it on one side of the sheet because I've got a few other blushes to show you guys that I want to put on my skin, that way you guys have a better understanding of how it looks. So I like to pick up just a little bit. Now, the thing with blusher is that a lot of blushes are usually very pigmented, so you don't want to go too in on the pan, like you just want to go very light. So what I like to do is I like to pick it up, and then I like to go on my forearm and just like take off the excess, and then I like to just fluff it onto my cheek and bring it up to my hairline and just go back and forth with a very light hand. Oh yes. It's just a nice like hint of colour, and I feel like orange blushes will look very beautiful and like very pale pinkish undertone type of skin, because your pink undertone, when you wear a bit of orange blusher, it kind of like brings out your skin tone more. So yeah, if you guys are looking for, oh my gosh, I've done that. Okay, I'm just gonna carry on with this side. If you guys are looking for a blusher but you're confused with what type of colour to go for, try orange. I know it sounds like a scary colour, but once it's on your face, it will pull the whole look together and you'll look lovely. So the next blusher that I really love is the Morphe one, and I don't have a discount code unfortunately, so use code BretMyRock because I love BretMyRock, and BretMyRock is like bae. But yeah, I love Morphe blusher palettes. I feel like they're so good when you are a freelance makeup artist. Like, look at all these colours, they're so gorgeous, and up here is the highlighters as well. I haven't used these highlighters before, I just mainly use like the blushes. Again, these are the type of blusher colours that I like to go for, like dark orangey type of peachy tones. If not, I would go for something lights like this. Don't be afraid to use these type of blusher colours as well. They are on the bronzy side a little bit, so if you are scared of pinky bronzes, definitely go for something that's a bit more brownish, and it will help pull the whole look together. In this palette, I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here, just because it's completely different to the other one, and I want to show you guys how it looks on the skin. Again, when you pick it up, tap it off, transfer it onto the forearm, and then just go ahead and just put it on your cheeks with a very light hand. This one's a bit more pigmented compared to the Inglot one, so it just goes to show that a little goes a long way, and this will last you for a lifetime. Oh my god, I'm always dropping things. I know I look a little cray because I have two different tones of blushes on, but I just really wanted to show you guys that don't be afraid to put on blusher, and don't be afraid to like put it on your forehead, because it will just help marry the whole entire look together. Okay, so my last favourite blusher palette is from the drugstore. This is the Nip and Fab blusher palette, and this is in the shade 02 Blushed Brights. This is so gorgeous, look at it, and look how big the pans are as well. This will last you for such a long time. My favourite one is this one and this one. During like winter time, it'd be nice to use something like this, and I also put this on my lips sometimes as well. I don't really like to wear liquid lipsticks too often because again, I've got super dry lips, but if I want to go for that matte look, I like to apply a little bit of powder, pick it up with my finger, and just go ahead and tap over it with no lip balm on. So when you do have lip balm on, make sure you wipe it off, pick this up, and then put it on, and then your lips will look really nice and cute. So yeah. Okay, next bronzer. I need to get that. This! Oh my god, it's so good. This is the Jennifer Lopez Times Inglot Bronzer. This one also comes with like highlighters, but I don't really use them because I don't really like them. But I love the bronzer. I'm here for the bronzer gal. It's so beautiful. It's a really nice warm tone, and it doesn't go patchy on my skin as well. Oh, love it. I feel like Inglot does really good bronzer shades. I went on a trip to Manchester with a few other like beauty gurus, and Makeup by Amy. Amy's makeup box was there as well, and she had the Inglot bronzer, and I was like, oh my god, can I try some? And I tried it, and I was like, okay, I need to like cop myself some. This is so beautiful. See how everything is just like coming together now? Now in terms of contouring my nose, I like to use a little bit of bronzer just because I like to have a warm nose. I know that sounds really weird, but I do. So I'm gonna use just the normal like fluffy eyeshadow brush, and yes, I'm using an eyeshadow brush to contour my nose because I feel like it works. Okay, so last but not least, guys. Oh my gosh, this is like my favorite part of the whole entire makeup look. Highlighter. Yes. Yes. So in terms of the highlighter, this was very, very hard because I was just like, I don't know. I just don't know like which highlighter to choose because I have a whole entire drawer of highlighters. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna narrow it down to 2 highlighters that I feel like deserves to be in this video. So my favorite highlighter is the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is the Hustler Baby and Mean Money highlighter. This is a duo one. Sorry if you hear noise in the background, okay? There's people outside building some stuff. Okay, so this highlighter is so gorgeous. I love Hustler Baby. Hustler Baby works so well with my skin tone, and I've seen some people use it as well, like lighter skin tone, darker skin tone. When they put this on, it just like, oh, I don't know what it is. There's a really nice golden yellowy shift color in there that works really, really well. So I'm gonna do this side. Oh, yes. Oh my god, look at that. This highlighter is amazing. It's so beautiful. More Money, is it More Money or Mean Money? Mean Money, More Money, what the hell? Mean Money is very, very like not so opaque. Like I love a glittery, shiny highlighter with like extra dimension. Here are some swatches. I don't know if these are helping, but yeah, so definitely Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby highlighter is my favorite one. Every time I wear it, people are like, what highlighter are you wearing? I'm just like, Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby, and they're like, oh my god, it's so nice. I'm just like, thank you. And I have been wearing highlighter pretty much every single day of this year, and I've never received so many compliments until I started wearing this. So that says a lot, guys. Another highlighter that I love to wear, and it's very unique and it's very different, and I don't think it's for everybody, but it's nice to have this if you are a freelance makeup artist and if you're like on a photo shoot or something. I feel like this highlighter is so good. So this is the MAC Snow Flush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. So this is what it looks like. I use this in my makeup masterclass, and this was so beautiful on the skin, and I like showed all the girls and I was like, guys, go ahead, swatch it, play around with it, that way you can see what I mean. So what's so special about this highlighter is that it's got this like skin like glittery type of thing. Like it's so hard to explain. I have to like swatch it for you. Like, look at that. I know the colour looks scary, but once it's on the actual face, it actually doesn't look that bad. And this is the type of highlighter that you can use like on photo shoots if you want to like add in that extra dimension on the face. I mean, it is called a dimension highlighter. Look at that. It's so beautiful, and once you blend it out, it like blends into the skin and doesn't like set on top of the makeup, if you know what I mean, because some highlighters, they do that. When you put the highlighter on, it just sits on top of the makeup. It doesn't soak into the makeup. So this is so gorgeous. I can't wait to put this on. For this highlighter, I like to use like a flat foundation brush if I can find one. Okay, I can't find a flat foundation brush, but I'm going to go ahead and use this like flat type of concealer thick brush thingy. I'm just going to go ahead, apply it on. Now there is a lot of fall, I'm not going to lie, so you have to tap it off. Just going to apply it right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So these are the differences. So this is a Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby. So this is like an everyday type of highlighter. Well, everyday for me. And then this is the MAC Snow Flushed Extra Dimension highlighter. This is very in your face, I'm not gonna lie, guys, but it's so gorgeous. And then let me just go ahead and just like turn off my ring light, and then you can see from like my soft boxes how it's creating that really nice, beautiful type of look. And then this is what Fenty Beauty looks like. Fenty Beauty is still just as beautiful, guys, but you see what I mean? How this is like so ideal for like a freelance makeup artist who does like photo shoots or something. This is obviously ideal for like you guys, but I'm just saying it's not like for everybody. But to each to their own. You do your makeup how you want to do your makeup. I'm just saying, you know, it's a little bit ooh. And we're back on. So in terms of setting spray, I love using the MAC Fix Plus. This is like the one that I've used the most throughout this whole entire year of doing my makeup. I don't know why. I just feel like because it's just so reliable for me, I can just put it on and I just know it will make my foundation look good. Another one that I also really love is the Too Faced Hangover Spray, and again that's got coconut water in it. I feel like whatever has coconut water in it and it's a makeup setting spray, just give it to me, I'll be happy with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just drench myself in this. Now, when you do use setting spray, girl, make sure you get this, okay? You want to make sure you dry the setting spray that's on the skin, because it will just like pull everything together really quickly, and it will set quickly as well, instead of just like letting it air dry. I don't like putting setting spray on and then letting it air dry naturally. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why, but I love putting this on and then putting this on. Now that's onto the eyes. So in terms of eyeshadow, this was so hard because there is a lot of good eyeshadow palettes this year rather than bad eyeshadow palettes. So I kind of like narrowed it down to a few. So the eyeshadow palettes that I love is the Marc Jacob's eyeshadow palettes. I love these. These are so good. I love the packaging as well. It's very small and skinny. You can just throw it in your makeup bag and it doesn't take up too much space. Not that there's anything wrong with like a big eyeshadow palette like this, but I'm just saying I love a small one, and it's got such amazing colours in there as well. Like this is called Provocateur, so this one's very like girly and pink, and then this one is called Scandalust, and this is like my most used eyeshadow palette because I just love the colours. I love the copper in this. This is so amazing. And what I love about Marc Jacob's eyeshadows is that it's very creamy, as in the mattes, and you don't need an eyeshadow primer. If you can find yourself an eyeshadow palette where you don't need eyeshadow primer, that says a lot about the actual palette itself. So yeah, I love the Marc Jacobs one. They're so reliable, they're so good. Not all of them are good though, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like the white one. Like there's one that's shaped like this and it's white and all the colours like pink and pastel and all of that. I'm just like, what the hell is this? The colours didn't show on my eyes and I was so disappointed in that palette, but these ones are so good. Another palette that I really like is the Huda Beauty Nude. Now I love these colours right here, the ones that looks like, you know, food. I mean, they look like food to me, but they're not food, but they look like food to me anyway. I love these ones. Like this is just such a beautiful, like unique type of shift, and you do need like a sponge to pick up the colour and apply it onto the eyes. I just think these are so gorgeous. Oh my god, so beautiful. The powders are good as well, but I prefer the shimmers in this palette. And I love Huda Beauty. I met her and she's just such an angel. Another palette that I absolutely love now, I'm not just saying that this is my favourite palette because she is my friend. I actually love this palette because she just knew what she was doing when it came to creating this palette, and I feel like this palette is not spoken about enough, and that is the Xthuyle X Lottie London palette. What I love about this palette is that you got your everyday neutral type of colours down here, and they're all mattes as well, and up here is all the shimmers, and you know, you got your pop of colours over here, and then you got these type of colours to help bring out these mattes. And I just feel like she's such a smart girl, Twee, and she's been doing makeup for such a long time, so when it came to making her palette, she just knew what she was doing. And it's £8 or was it $8.99? I can't remember. Either way, it's super cheap, it's gorgeous, it works really well. I use this in my masterclass and I gave it to my girls who came to my masterclass, and they've all DM'd me saying that they love the palette as well. So this is definitely a must-have, I feel like, because it's just so good and it's just so creamy and it just works so well. Another palette that I really love is the Lime Crime Venus palettes. I feel like any Venus palette that you get from Lime Crime is really good quality. They don't mess around, guys. It's super buttery, the mattes and the shimmers as well. They work so well. You don't need to wet the brush as well to pick up the shimmer. You can if you want to, but I feel like if you find a shimmery eyeshadow where you don't need like a little bit of setting spray, like that says a lot, guys. I'm just gonna be real. Another palette that I really love is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Listen, Urban Decay went through a phase where their eyeshadow palettes were whack, okay, but they came hard with the Born to Run palette and the Heat palette as well. Those two palettes are so good, but I prefer the Born to Run palette over the Heat palette because it's just colours that I really love. It's very like dark and grungy over here. Why am I holding the palette like this? I don't know why. I should hold it like this. As I was saying, you got your grungy colours over here, so you've got your greens, your purples, your blacks, and then over here you got like your neutrals and oranges, and you got your pinks and purples, and you got a peachy colour in there. I just feel like this is like the perfect go-to palette when it comes to like travelling. Like seriously, that's why they made it. That's why they call it Born to Run, because they chose colours that they feel would suit for someone who is traveling, and the texture's amazing, the consistency's so good as well. And yeah, I might do a dedicated video about eyeshadow palettes because I just have so many eyeshadow palettes. I think on my eyes, do you know what? I think I'm going to use these two on my eyes. So I'm going to use a blank canvas E25 brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Porky, and I'm going to use this colour to help contour my eyes. Oh, love it. Next, using the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into Chickatarian, and I'm just going to literally buff this all over my eyelid. I'm kind of doing a messy job, but only because I'm doing like a blowout smoky eye. When you do a blowout smoky eye, you don't need to be neat and precise. Like, that is something that I've learned when it came to doing smoky eyes. So I am done with the Xthuyle palette. I think. I'm gonna go in with Punk, which is this really dark reddish brown shadow. I'm just gonna press that onto the end of my eyelid. Again, using the same brush because I'm that girl. I don't like using too many eyeshadow brushes when it comes to doing my eyelids. I just like to keep it really simple. This is so cute. I love it. So that is that. I'm actually gonna use the Marc Jacob's palette. God, I'm such a typical like woman. I always like to change my mind. I'm gonna use the Marc Jacob Scandalous palette. This is my favorite palette out of all the bunch. I'm gonna use this copper shades, and I'm gonna use the Spectrum A13 brush to pick it up. It's not wet or anything. It's completely dry. I just want to show you guys how well this eyeshadow performs. Oh, so good. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah. Best eyeliner ever. The Makeup Revolution eyeliner, guys. I've had this for a few months and it still has not run out of ink. It is such a good eyeliner. Like, look how black it is. Oh my god, it's so good, and it's so fine as well. Usually I would say that the Tom Ford eyeliner is really good, but Makeup Revolution, they came out with a bang. They knew what they were doing with this eyeliner. They knew that they wanted to create an eyeliner, a felt tip liquid eyeliner that has a lot of pigment, that's very opaque, that sets really well. Oh, look at that flick. Oh, thanks to this. Low-key, people are bored at seeing this product, but it is a bomb-ass product, and you know what? I'm just gonna say it because it really is. It really is a really good product, and that is the Lilly lashes in Miami. Like, these lashes are so bomb, guys, and like my friends on it as well, Laura. But guys, these lashes are so gorgeous, and it's so beautiful on, especially with a wing liner on as well, because it just really like it just calls everything out in terms of like your eye shape and your eyeshadow and your eyeliner as well. And I love finding a good eyelash that completes the eye look. I know all of you guys are bored of seeing it, and I know all of you guys are probably thinking, ugh, is there no other eyelashes out there that you also like, Ling? No, these are the only ones that I will take with me whilst traveling. Like, I'll bring 5 of these whilst I'm traveling, just in case. In terms of eyeliner for like the waterline, I don't really have one because I feel like they all pretty much do the same thing. But if there is a certain type of pencil liner that I recommend, it would be like the gel liners, because they're super opaque. Once it's on the waterline, once it sets, it doesn't budge and it will last the whole entire day. So that's what I personally recommend. I am using the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner. This isn't the gel one, this is just like a crayon one, but it still lasts just as long. So yeah, just thought I'd do a little disclaimer. I don't have a favorite like pencil liner. In terms of mascara, because I literally have like 0 lashes, I feel like it's unfair for me to show you guys my favorite mascaras, but I can show you my favorite mascaras for like false lashes. Like, I love using the Givenchy mascara. This is the one that's in shape in a little ball. This is so good for like binding your natural lashes onto the mascara because it's in a little like shape as a ball, and it feels so cool and fun to use it, and it's really super black as well. And yeah, I just love using this on false eyelashes. I don't know what it's like on natural lashes because I don't have any natural lashes, but yeah, this is like my favorite mascara for falsies. And for my bottom lashes, I don't really have that much lashes on my lower lash line, but I do have way more compared to my upper lash line. So I love to use the Benefit Roller Lash because it's just very like thin, and like, you know, it's like a comb, and I feel like I can get really in there as well. Ta-da! Oh my god, guys, we're nearly done. Okay, so in terms of the lips, what I like to do is that after I put lip balm on and I let it set on my lips for like half an hour or 40 minutes, I like to take it off with a little bit of a wipe, and then I just like to like just use my hand just to like dry out the residue. Now in terms of lips, lip liner, I love the MAC Strip Down Lip Liner. It is my favorite lip liner, and yeah, it's just the best. I also love Oak as well. MAC does the best nude lip liners. I have been trying so hard to find other brands out there that also does really good lip liners in like nude shades, but I don't know, MAC, they just kill it with their nude lip liners. So Strip Down is my go-to. Love Strip Down. Oh my god, I got a bogey up my nose. I'm so sorry that you guys saw that. I love Strip Down because I feel like it's my natural lip colour, only just a little bit more deeper. So when I do line my lips, it doesn't look too over-exaggerated. Oh my god, try talking whilst doing your lip liner. It's a challenge. Now, in terms of liquid lipsticks, I love the Fenty liquid lipsticks. I love the colours. I feel like the formula is pretty good as well. I don't really like the Don't Fit applicator. I feel like it picks up too much product for me. So when I transfer it onto my lips, I'm like, oh my god, this is too much product. So just like, you know, just to let you guys know that there is a weakness, but there's mainly a strength, which is the colours, and I love mixing these two colours together. This is uncuffed and this is unbuttoned as well. Ooh, colour is just so beautiful, but I really want to add in a little bit of this colour because it will just like add extra dimension, give a little bit of an ombre, you know, makes it look really cute and everything, and I like to be extra. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why. I don't know what this is all about. I'm just excited because I'm doing a full face of products that I love. So I like to put this like on the centre of my lips, and then I like to use my ring finger and just like blend it all out. Again, I'm not being like super neat or precise with this. I'm just being super messy because ain't nobody got time to be neat. See what I mean? It just looks so much better. And I remembered I wore these two and I put it on my Instagram story. You guys went crazy. I got so many DMs saying, oh my god, these two lip colours look so good. And I'm just like, I know, I didn't realise they would look cute, but yeah. In terms of lipsticks, my favourite lipstick is from a brand called Nude by Nature. I love the shade 02. This one is so gorgeous. This is like a peachy type of nude with a little bit of pink undertone, but it's not too harshly pink. And then 03 as well. This is like a rosy type of pink. So these lipsticks, even though these are absolutely amazing and it's like a non-toxic makeup brand, Nude by Nature, it's not very long wearing. So once you put it on, you do have to like keep reapplying, just for I let you guys know. In terms of lip glosses, my favorite lip gloss is the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I love the texture, I love the formula, I love how this makes my lips look so luscious and beautiful and yummy, and yeah, I love this. Another lip gloss I absolutely love is the Jordan Woods x Too Faced lip gloss. These two are very similar, like very similar, only this is a little bit more pinkish and this is a little bit more glittery. I love this because I just love peachy undertone lip glosses. I feel like it suits my skin tone, I feel like it suits my natural lip colour, and I love the fact that it's glittery as well because it adds a little bit more on my lips, if you know what I mean. That is the end of the video. Oh my gosh, so this is the look. I hope you guys love it, and I hope you guys, you know, kinda have an idea of what makeup products you want to try before the year ends, or makeup products you want to try next year. I really hope this video helped you guys out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as well, because you know, this video is all about having fun with makeup. It's nothing serious. You don't need to go out and buy all of these products. It's just a makeup video just to show you guys the products that I love. Again, I just want to remind you guys, just because I love these, that doesn't mean you're gonna love it. You might hate it, but if you do love it, just know I'm so happy to hear that. But if you don't love it, please make sure that you keep your receipts. Make sure you know, check the store policy, that way you can get your refund back and everything, because you don't want to like spend so much money on an eyeshadow palette and it doesn't work for you. You know what I mean? Like, it would annoy me to know that you went out and bought something because of me but you didn't like it. Like, it would just haunt me, I think. Thank you so much for sticking by me and watching this whole entire video. I know this video is super long and I am dribbling Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. It would mean so much to me if you subscribed and hit the bell button as well. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. I upload every Wednesday and every Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT time. I am also very active on Instagram as well. I do keep you guys updated on what's going on with my YouTube, what videos I'm posting, and if there's like anything wrong with in terms of uploading YouTube videos, I do keep you guys updated on my Instagram. Today's shout out goes to Katie Henry Makeup. Thank you so much for tagging me in your videos and pictures. Girl, I see you hustling. It makes me so proud when I see younger people like doing something in their spare time that's like active, and they're not doing something like stupid like how I was when I was younger. When I was younger, I was doing a lot of stupid things in my spare time. So I'm just so proud to see like the younger generation, you know, doing something good in their spare time. So guys, please give her a follow. Please support her page. She's young and she's so cute, and she does a lot of makeup videos as well. And yeah, if you guys want a shout out in my next YouTube video, all you gotta do is just follow me on Instagram and just tag me, and that's it. That's it, girl. You could be in my next YouTube video. I could be shouting you out. Give this video a thumbs up because I managed to get no makeup stains on my white hoodie. Yes. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Moving over to a new town and I got new things to do.